Deb Cooper with the Canine Chronicle, bringing you a Table Talk live update from breezy Palm Springs Kennel Club. And I am here with Tom Davies, who, God bless him, is faring the weather, to chat with us a little bit today about things.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Anything I can tell you that is truthful, I'll tell you.
Terrific. So, for those
By
of you,
the way, I'm really happy to be here because I've got 12 inches of snow at home.
and we're not far behind you, so I get it. I mean, a little bit of wind, right?
Yep.
What
Yeah,
the heck?
no problem.
We're
That sun up there is perfect.
It is. It really is. It's lovely. This is not your first time here, is it?
In many years, yes.
Okay, great. Well, we're honored to have you here.
Well, I am honored to be here because this is one of the nicest outdoor shows that we have. It's beautiful.
Isn't it stunning?
Yeah.
I mean, how can you help but do anything but smile, right?
Absolutely.
Yep. And everybody that's here exhibiting, I keep trying to tell them, just be glad you get to be here.
Absolutely.
Some of us live in the Midwest, and
and some of us live on the East Coast.
Exactly. So we're all getting snowed in, I think.
Yep.
And I think there's another snowstorm coming.
Oh, stop.
Anyway, so tell me your view of the sport of purebred dogs.
The state of the sport today.
Mm-hmm.
I think that in spite of the naysayers, we're in a really great place. One of the best things that's happened to the AKC in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years has been the addition of all of the other stuff, the companion event stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's brought so many more people in. The confirmation is my thing,
right?
And I love it, and I love judging, and I love showing, and all that. But these other sports like barn hunt and all the other activities have brought so many new people into the sport that it's been a wonderful, and without getting into trouble, I'd like to say that Doug Lundgren is the father of this stuff, and what he's done has made a big deal.
It has made a huge difference.
Yep.
And the other thing that I think made a huge difference, which I will be the first to admit, when it came out, I thought, are you kidding me? And that is the Grand Championship program. When it came out, I thought, what are you talking about? We're just going to have people dragging dogs around, and instead we've got people that are excited about getting Grand Championships on their dogs. They're staying involved.
I was fortunate enough to have been sitting on the board at the time and worked closely with Ron Menaker and developing that program. And while there was a lot of naysayers in the beginning, I think it's worked out great. We've got so many more people continuing to show their dogs and showing the rest of us what's good.
Right. I mean, and they're just having fun at it. They're
Absolutely.
enjoying it.
Absolutely.
And I'm always the first one to admit when I'm wrong. And I shook my head at that and thought, are you really? And now I'm like, wow.
In the beginning, my thought was similar. I thought this is just another. And in addition to that, the owner handler stuff. People have glommed onto that, and they love it. I mean, there's a whole different.
Oh my God, yes.
It's wonderful.
There are people that will not go to a dog show if there is not an NOHS offered.
Absolutely.
There are people. I met one owner handler at a dog show that was leaving on Saturday because there was no NOHS on Sunday at that dog show, and they were driving 250 miles.
I believe it because it's such a great thing for expanding the involvement of people.
And it's also building people's confidence.
It is.
In a huge way.
And I'll say as well, I have done owner handler groups, and every group enjoyed it. And oftentimes the owner handler groups are just as good as the full groups.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's great. I mean, I think we're doing good things, and as long as we keep it up, we'll continue to go forward.
Here's my last question for you.
Okay.
In the last issue of the Canine Chronicle, Tom wrote an article about potentially entertaining multi-judge group panels for the larger shows. And he also added to that that nobody would know who the group judges were. They would be pulled out of a hat from the judges that were qualified to judge that group.
It's very interesting to hear you say that, because that Tom must have been hearing this Tom.
Awesome.
Because I've pushed this out many times for a good number of years. I think it'd be great if we had a judging panel, like we do with the I think it's
the bred by group. Is it the bred by group or the puppy group?
It's the sweepstakes.
Sweepstakes, that's right, the puppy stakes. Yes.
And that's great. And I've done a couple of them myself. And the naysayers say, well, you've got 3 people, they're never going to agree. Well, I had no problem. Right. I mean, we all talked it through, but it's great. And also the concept of drawing the names from a hat. Why not?
Amazing.
Yep.
Well, now you've got the opinion from someone who really knows.
I don't want to get in any trouble with anybody with that. But Tom and Tom agree.
Okay, great. Tom and Tom agree, you guys. So there it is. So we all need to, keep giving our opinions there, because maybe
we'll go forward as a sport as long as we continue to innovate. My hero of all time is Malcolm Gladwell. Okay. And I don't know if you've read the book Blink, but what he says is right on. Go with your gut, as long as you know what you're talking about, and you're going to be successful.
That's amazing. What a great quote.
He's a great man.
Tom, have fun judging Best in Show.
You bet I will.
We'll see you soon.